down the side, and Fisto going like the wind led the way, moving up Accelerated a second, Mystegic third, then came Trenches, Cavassier the fence from Tyranny, and last of all Are You Ready, and Tycoon Jester has dumped his rider at the 800 metres mark. It's Fisto on the paint, leading around the bend by 3/4 Accelerator, and Mystegic's out 3 wide. 2 lengths Trenches in the Cerise, Tyranny inside of it, Cavassier the fence, and Are You Ready. On top of the rise, 350 metres to go, Mystegic's after Accelerator, who got the better of Fisto. 2 lengths away, Cavassier running on fairly well. The front runner Accelerator, Muntz pulled the persuader and he drew 3/4 on Mystegic. Cavassier wider out, running on well, but Accelerator drew clear with 100 metres to go, and he's got the first parcelled up. It's Accelerator accelerating away to a comfortable victory. Cavassier got second, third Mystegic, then came Are You Ready, Fisto, Tyranny, Trenches. And where's Lenny Beasley? He put on a real buck-jumping exhibition, that horse, shortly after the start. And Lenny is being attended to now by the club's medicos. And just waiting for word. He's conscious. I can see Lenny moving. He's conscious. And that horse came out of the gate. I don't know what happened, whether the saddle pinched him or what happened. But he started to put on a real display, and Lenny Beasley has been dumped at about the 830 metres mark. But Accelerator is the winner of the first. Bursting clear for Chris Muntz. Chris, of course, riding Milan Princess in the feature today, the Epsom handicap. And he started his day in wonderful style. Out of the gates very quickly. Trained by Gay Waterhouse. Gay has had great success with the breed. Has raced 2 of the progeny by the dam, being Artless, and is by the ill-fated great champion Mask Gay, and has proven too good at $8, $2.10. Cavassier's run second, $1.90. Mystegic third, $1.20. We'll give you a full report on the rider of Tycoon Jester, Len Beasley, as soon as we can. But that's the numbers in the frame after the running of the first. It's 4, 3 and 1.
Numbers 4, 3, 1, very impressive, winning on debut. Number 4, Accelerator from the Gay Waterhouse camp, 8 even, $2.10. Quite a spectacular race, the opening event. Of course, number 2, Tycoon Jester, who did have race experience on its side, just wanted to buck the rider there. Of course, trained by Bede Murray at Kembla Grange. Tycoon Jester didn't really want to take part in that race. But there are the at Randwick as we join Terry Bailey.
And Explosive Love has drawn gate number 4. And the TAB at 2.20 has been an avalanche of money for Harpy late. She was slow to go, Harpy. Out wide on the track, Zali away very quickly. Symbol and also the favourite showing plenty of speed. Explosive Love in the centre. 2 lengths to Harpy, Hot Dancer, Klarzig, and 2 lengths away, St. Georgina. It's Zali crossing and going to the front, leading by over a length on Explosive Love, wanting to reef and tear outside the leader. 1.5 lengths Symbol, Harpy moving up to be 4th, only 2.5 off the lead. 2 lengths Hot Dancer, Klarzig, and last of all is St. Georgina with 6.50 to run. Zali in front of moderate tempo, led by a long neck on Explosive Love. 2 lengths to Symbol. Inside of Harpy, 2 lengths away, Hot Dancer being passed by Klarzig, and St. Georgina still last. No change to the play on the bend at the 4.50. Zali in front, Explosive Love now on terms. Harpy comes around their heels, 3 wide. Symbol, Hot Dancer back to the fence. Klarzig easing out, and the grey St. Georgina heads the others. Explosive Love at the 2.50, given full bore. She led the way, shook off Zali, who's coming back, but now Harpy's laying down the law on the outside, and Symbol coming on the fence from Klarzig. Harpy's hit the lead. Explosive Love comes back. Harpy drew a neck in front of Explosive Love and Symbol, and Harpy's going to be too good. Cassidy punches it home. Harpy's won at 3/4 to Symbol and Explosive Love from Klarzig. Then St. Georgina, Hot Dancer, and the early leader Zali last home. She was well tried to win the race. Harpy has come in on the tape to $3.90 and has proven too good. Symbol on the fence, running home well to run second for Brian York in front of Explosive Love. Brent Stanley, there was no acceleration from the favourite today. And Harpy, after being a touch slow to go at the start, was able to quickly latch onto their backs in 4th position. And when Larry Cassidy gave her a dig in the ribs at the 2.50, this beautiful big filly by Night Shift out of Unashamed, trained by John Hawkes, has raced on for a good victory. Symbol will be second on the fence, trying very hard, I feel, just in front of Explosive Love. There's the number 4, has got second, ridden by Brian York. And given the fact that she had missed so much work leading into this race today with a little bit of a temperature on Wednesday, and also not being able to race at Canterbury at the night meeting, she was well and truly behind the 8 ball fitness-wise. She's run a great race, and Explosive Love, Brent Stanley finishing third. 3.90, 1.90 Harpy, Symbol 2.70, no third Explosive Love. Quinella for the race returns a dividend of $8.80, exacta $16.30, and the trifecta $31.20 after the running of race number 2 of the day. She's a lovely big strapping filly, Harpy, a 3-year-old filly by Night Shift, raced by the Woodlands Group. John Hawkes, Larry Cassidy. Of course, Woodlands would be over the moon with Grand Lodge siring Sindar to win the Arc de Triomphe overnight. And Larry Cassidy, who will be aboard their big hope to try and take out the 2 big mile races. The Doncaster having won that with Darren Gauchi for John Hawkes, and they have Hire as their #1 gun going into the Epsom for this year. Okay, that's the running of the second race by the wayside. Just repeating those riders for Lenny Beasley, who's been taken to hospital. We've got Glenn Rowan, Darren Beedman in the third, Phoenix Park, Glenn Boss, Actress in race number 6, Darren Beedman. We need riders Georgie Boy and Mr. Bureaucrat in the last 2 races of the day. First 600 metres was only 35.68, Homer fast 34.82. Overall time is 1:10.5. That's about a second outside the record. 3/4 half head between second and third after the running of race number 2 of the day. And John Hawke.
They're off this time. They came away in a beautiful line. At the end of 100 metres, National Saint is just the leader, taken on, however, by Dynamic Love and Moa Man. 8-8 is settling in 4th position, and 5th I'll Get By, and then about 2 lengths to Glen Rowan, followed by Kutamuto over on the inside of Marauder, and 3 lengths to Vampire on the outside of Sail of Century. Onto the course proper past the 950, and here the leader is National Saint. Got away a length and a half, 8-8 to second. The third is Moa Man, and Dynamic Love back to 4th. And then I'll Get By on the inside from Glen Rowan, and then comes Marauder on the outside of Kutamutu, and Sail of Century and Vampire are the joint tail enders as they race along past the 650, and National Saint a clear leader from 8/8. Third is Moa Man, and 4th Dynamic Love. 2 to I'll Get By, a half to Glen Rowan on the outside, and a couple further back Kutamutu from Marauder, and 3 lengths Sail of the Century on the inside of Vampire around the corner. National Saint straightens up a half length on the favourite 8/8, bridging the gap. Moa Man, plenty of room on the rails. Dynamic Love coming 4 wide, and 2 clear on I'll Get By. They race down to the distance, and here Moa Man getting right up on the inside, and Dynamic Love, but Dynamic Love the leader from Moa Man. 8/8 can't go on with it, but Dynamic Love, what a brilliant filly. She's racing away. Sail of Century flying, but Dynamic Love wins the stand, Fox. Sail of Century second, 8/8 third, then Kutamutu, I'll Get By, Moa Man pulling up quickly, followed home then by on the outside National Saint, Vampire, and the last 2 Glen Rowan and Marauder.
10 Dynamic Love, 381.60, 9 Sail of Century, 11.30, and 11 8/8s at 140.
8/8s, 140. Tote dividends on the third at Wodonga. The winner 12 Star of Ivy, 760 and 210. Number 4 El Alamador, 170, and 13 Valentia, 130. Quinella, $9. Exacta, $26.50. Trifecta, $90.80. And the running double 6 and 12, $59.20. 2 by a long.
Racing came away in a pretty good line too, and who's going to lead early? Go Ben just has it from Phoenix Park, and Ocean Water out at this particular stage is Falls the Shadow, and Ghetto scooting up on the inside will hit the lead. Reenact is midfield, and a couple of lengths further away is Helsingborg on the outside of Curator Storm, followed by Re-Rinker, and 3 lengths to Universal Prince. To the back of the track they run past the 1600, and Ghetto leads the way from Phoenix Park. Go Ben settles third over on the inside of Ocean, and about 2 lengths to Reenact. A similar margin Falls the Shadow, and then Curator Storm. A little over a length gap then to Helsingborg. Similar margin Re-Rinker, and 2 lengths the favourite Universal Prince. Along the back of the track they travel, and around about 12 lengths between first and last at the 1200 marker in Ghetto. One of 4 runners that John Hawkes has in the race leads 3/4 Phoenix Park. Go Ben tracking them third on the rails, followed by Ocean, 1 out and 1 back. Over on the inside is Reenact, 1 off the rails. Next Falls the Shadow from Curator Storm, and then comes Helsingborg. Universal Prince moving up on the outside of Re-Rinker, and they're the joint tail enders. They work to the side now, 900 metres ahead of them. Little or no change in the order, and Ghetto making play. 3/4 of a length over Phoenix Park in third posse, Go Bent, and then comes Ocean, a length and a half to Reenact. 3/4 the outside Falls the Shadow. They're in pairs, then Curator Storm, Helsingborg, and still Re-Rinker and Universal Prince whip them in. Along past the 600 and the Spring Champion Stakes, and the leader, Ghetto. About 3/4 Phoenix Park. A length away, third is Ocean. Go bent over on the rails. Falls the Shadow wider out between horses Reenact and Universal Prince going to the outside as they straighten up now. 3:50 left to travel. And Ghetto claimed on the outside by Phoenix Park. Go bent getting up on the inner. Falls the Shadow and Universal Prince are joining in. Followed then by Ocean. Plenty of hopes down past the 150 with Universal Prince flying down the outside. This top quality colt picked them up, put paid to them. Falls the Shadow second, but Universal Prince a big winner. Falls the Shadow second, Go Bent third, then Ghetto, Phoenix Park, Reenact followed home by Ocean. A gap then to Curator Storm, and Absolute was Helsingborg.
Number 4, Universal Prince, 271.40. 5 Falls the Shadow, 180. 3 Go Bent, 390. The treble, 110.4, 66.40. Totes Wodonga.
For Wodonga, number 2, Arad, 240 and 140. To Randwick for this, the Queen's Cup, a journey of 2,000 metres. And here's Ian Craig.
No, in the Queen's Cup, only Freemason to move forward. 2,000. They're off in the Queen's Cup. Special orders from the inside and Prav to jump quickly. Able Masters not far away. He's being ridden hard to try and get up towards the lead from Citrus Prince, and then comes Prophet's Kiss. 2.5 to Freemason, who's second last now. And over on his inside is Yippee-I-O. Well, Special Orders is going to lead clearly. And as they race along past the 1700, Special Orders opens up about 2 lengths now on Able Master. 2.5 lengths to Prav to followed on its inside by Citrus Prince. Some 2.5 to Prophet's Kiss. Second last is Yippee-I-O. And Freemason is last of all as they work down the back of the track. Going along by the 1400 marker, and Special Orders lopes along a couple clear on the Kiwi Able Master. Prav does 2.5 lengths further back on the outside of the Victorian visitor Citrus Prince. Nearly 3 lengths to Prophet's Kiss, 3/4 to Yippee-I-O, pulling very hard, and a length further back is Freemason. 1200 to go. No change in the order, and the Gosford Galloper Special Orders the leader by 2 lengths. Able Master still second. Prav does third without cover, followed by Citrus Prince on the inside of the favourite. Pravda's being tagged there by Prophet's Kiss, with Yippee-I-O next to last, and Freemason is still last of all under a very tight rein by Larry Cassidy as they work onto the High Street side. As they come along to the crossing at the 850, and Special Orders the leader from the word go. He's about 3 parts of a length on Able Master, a couple to Pravda, followed on the fence by Citrus Prince. They're quickening just a fraction. Yippee-I-O on the inside of Prophet's Kiss, and 2 further back is Freemason with 600 left to run in the Queen's Cup. And the leader is Special Orders. About 1.5 lengths clear as the rider's really starting to quicken the tempo on Special Orders, and around the corner he comes. Special Orders more than a length. Able Master, Citrus Prince the inside. Pravda is next, and 2 Yippee-I-O, Freemason and Prophet's Kiss. They run over past the 300 marker, and Pravda's going it after Special Orders. In third spot, Able Master, followed by Citrus Prince, but quickly Pravda got to Special Orders. Yippee-I-O, Freemason on the outside, taking a while to warm up. It's developed into a sprint home. Pravda the leader. Here's Yippee-I-O. Yippee right over Pravda, and Yippee-I-O. Isn't it a happy jockey too? Yippee-I-O from Pravda and Freemason, followed home by Special Orders, Prophet's Kiss, Able Master and Citrus Prince.
Yippee-I-O, number 1. 10.10, $3.80, 7 Pravda, 160, no third for 4 Freemason.
And we have the totes on race number 5 at Wodonga, and correct weight is there for 112.6. The winner won Bambino Ben, 210 and 150. 12 Flaming Kingdom, $8. 6 Londoner, 250. Quinella, 56.10. Exacta, 40.50. Trifecta, 567.90. And Bedouble 2 and 1, $8.10. Necked by 3/4 to time 127.38. The winner started 6 to 4 on and favourite, second at 16 to 1 and third at 7 to 1.
Race 6, Wodonga, 1 out. 2 Fantasia Miss, opens 3 even. 3 Princess Archway, 310. 4 Angel Boy, 860. 5 Kimby is Gold, 1060. 6 Tim Show, 11 even. 7 Our Boy, 430. Favourite 2 Fantasia Miss, 3 even, 250. Tips 3 Princess Archway from 4 and 2. The males 4. Race 6, Wodonga, is due at 3:55. Now 174 there in Sydney after race number 5. In the next there, number 7 Actress, the rider D. Beedman, Darren Beedman, rides number 7 Actress in race 6 at Randwick. The next race for coverage comes from Eagle Farm, race number 4. And one only the strong, 2 even 110, 2 Diabolical, 11.45. The Flight Stakes up next.
Racing this time, Actress from the inside, jumped with gusto and leads by more than a length on settling down from Piccoline and Sophisticat. And then a break to Preserve, followed on the fence by Donna Dior. Another length and a half to 2 further back, the favourite Unworldly from Curvaceous Lady Mulan. And 3 lengths to Flip Flop. Plenty of pace on here as they race to the 1200 Actress. The rider trying to steady as she's 3/4 of a length on Piccoline. Preserve 3rd and 4th Donna Dior, and Sophisticat goes back to 5th. A length then on the inside, Curvaceous over Unworldly, and 2 lengths to Lady Mulan and 1 to Flip Flop. They swing out of the back straight and make their way to the side at the 900 marker, and Actress fired up in the lead. She's 3/4 of a length on Piccoline, holding 3rd Donna Dior. Preserve, stablemate of the favourite, 4th. About 2 lengths further back in the field is Curvaceous, Sophisticat on its outside. 2 to Unworldly, a length to Flip Flop, and a length further off Lady Mulan dropping out last with just over 600 to travel. In the Flight Stakes, and the leader is Actress. She's a length on Piccoline. Donna Dior holding the fence from Preserve, and 2 lengths to Curvaceous. Larry Cassidy about to make ground on the favourite Unworldly as they swing. Lady Mulan her outside from Flip Flop and Sophisticat straightening up, and the leader is Actress, a half to 3/4. Piccoline, Preserve and Unworldly starting to join in with Lady Mulan on the outside, but Larry Cassidy looking confident on Unworldly, and the 3's on top, breezes to the lead. Piccoline is trying to match her, but she's outclassing them. Unworldly, she's a real star in the making. Piccoline second, but Unworldly, how good is she? Unworldly in the Flight Stakes from Piccoline, Lady Mulan, Actress and Donna Dior from Preserve. And then Curvaceous, a long margin Flip Flop, and Absolute was Sophisticat.
Unworldly gathering them in quickly. Number 4, 130, and money back from 8 Piccoline, 230, and 6 Lady Mulan, 240.
Tote dividends, race 6 Wodonga, number 3 Princess Archway, 230 and 150. 4 Angel Board.
On. The starter is at his stand, climbs the ladder. Racing in the Cannon Epsom handicap, and it was a great start. Adam, one of the best to break a line, jumped out well, and right up there in the early stages, Haunting Spirit, and going quickly is Valuate in company with Georgie Boy. Adam's going to settle just behind the pace now with Land Sighting at Eau d'Escay. Then Mulan Princess, Celestial Choir, followed by Sorrento, LA Suez drifting back a little, and then about 2 lengths to Spying, racing on the outside of Chinoy. Higher is next, Shogun Lodge on his inside, then Tie the Knot, Referral, followed by Pace Invader. Second last is Final Fantasy, and Crawler's last. They string out as they come to the 900, and Haunting Spirit puts on the power. Leads Valuate 2. Georgie Boy 3rd. A line is 4th, followed by Mulan Princess and Adam. And then Land Sighting. A length further back in the field is Celestial Choir, and Tie the Knot. Nice and handy today, fairly close to the lead. And then a break on the outside. Next was Sorrento. Length and a half then to LA Suez, Chinoy, Spying, and 2 lengths further away is Shogun Lodge, followed by Pace Invader, then higher. Tie the Knot actually dropped back a little there. It was Eau d'Escay back in about midfield position, about 4 lengths further away in the race is Referral, and the last 2 are Crawl and Flight to Fantasy, straightening up now, and 300 to go, and Haunting Spirit the leader, a half length on a line. Land Sighting is coming through, followed by Shogun Lodge getting up on the inside. Shogun Lodge after Land Sighting, and then comes LA Suez. Shogun Lodge hits the front from Land Sighting, and then Adam on the the outside, but Shogun Lodge will win the Epsom. Shogun Lodge beat Landsiding and Chinoy. From Adam Crawl flew then LA Suez. Further back in the field then was Sorrento, and then came higher. Further back a line, Tie the Knot, followed in by Haunting Spirit, Mulan Princess, and then Celestial Choir, O'Descay, Referral, Valuate, Spying, Pace Invader, and the last two, Final Fantasy and Georgie Boy. Shogun Lodge wins it.
Number 2.
And very happy connections there I can see in the stands. 2 Shogun Lodge, 10.83.50. Number 10, Landsiding, a dividend of 2.90. And 17, Chin Hui, 9.10. Back to Ian.
The second and third placings. Number 10 will be second. Landsiding, Brett Preble, to pay $3.10. And Chinoy, number 17, ridden by Paul Falvey in third position.
The National Racing Service for Work Cover Safety, Sport 927. It's 4:45 and they're set at Nara.
Starters on his stand now. Yes, they're off in the last Maltese edition, and the London Banker jumped very quickly, so did So Precise. Condotti and Juggling Time not far away, Seller booting up towards the lead, and then Crown Duo a couple of lengths to Spy Sept, and then Masonry, a length to a Vilder LA Blur from Tabaran, and Absolute is Mr. Bureaucrat. They race onto the course proper past the 1100, and here Seller draws to the lead, about 3/4 of a length on the London Banker, 2 lengths away, third Condotti, followed by So Precise, a length the Maltese edition, and then a gap to Juggling Time in the middle. Over nearer to the rail is Crown Duo, and wider out is Spy Sept, and then Masonry of Vilder LA Blur. Mr. Bureaucrat is second last, and Tabaran is the tail ender. Along past the 700 in the last here at Randwick, and Seller shows the way. 3/4 of a length on the Gold Coast Galloper, the London Banker. 2 Condotti and So Precise, a length further back, Maltese edition, and then Juggling Time, Crown Duo, Spy Sept, Masonry, Tabaran, then a Vilder in the last pair as they wheel LA Blur and Mr. Bureaucrat straightening up now, and here Seller shows the way narrowly from the London Banker. In third position, So Precise, and then Maltese edition and Condotti from Spy Sept as they run to the distance at the 200. The London Banker trying to get to Seller, and they lead by 2 lengths on Maltese edition. On the inside, Seller and the London Banker. This is a 2-horse duel. The London Banker put his nose in front, but Seller's kicking back. Seller, the London Banker. The London Banker, I reckon, a nostril Seller in a tighty. Third Maltese edition from Spy Sept. Tabarana, Vilder, and then a break to Crown Duo, followed home by LA Blur, Masonry. Then Juggling Time, So Precise, Condotti, and Mr. Bureaucrat back at the tail of the field.
Racing, Miracle Jake with
He's had one.